Hey everyone, I'm Razith. Today I have something a little different for you. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a little bit of a review of the Alto TS318S 2000 watt, 1000 continuous subwoofer. Normally I would have done this on my nice camera that I have, but it's a little bit broken down and I didn't feel like changing the lens, so I'm doing this on my phone for now. So let me get this out of the kitchen, and then we will start unboxing it. So obviously, like I said, this thing is big. This is me standing in front of it. I'm 6 foot tall, so this is a giant box. Now this comes with a gross weight of, I think, 98 pounds, which means in the box it's 98 pounds. And it itself is, I believe, 80, it might be 89 or 86 or something. I haven't checked recently. Now, again, this is the Alto TS318S. It's got an 18-inch woofer with a 3-inch voice coil. It's got plenty of inputs and outputs, 2 ins, 2 outs. It's got some configurations for how you want the DSP to be, handling audio, and all that fun stuff. High pass filter. I think it has like an extended low feature as well. So yeah, let's just get this out of the box here. It's got some foam padding to keep it in there. It's not a box in a box like the Harbingers come. And some bag. Let's get it out of there. Got a little box here with the power cord. Let's open this up. A little wedge with the stuff in the corner. Yep, it's just the power cord. Standard C13 to Edison or 515p. So you can get a longer cord, of course, if you wanted. Pretty standard stuff. I am going to lay this down and pull it out of the box. Oh wow, there's like 9 packs of silica gel in here. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I was going to go to dinner today, but that should handle that. And then we've got our manual as well. All right, let's get this box out of here. All right, so let's go over the manual. So it comes with some safety and important info about the settings, and then this is just the safety and warranty information, it seems. Cool. So let's read this here. So it wants you to register it. It's got a DSP output mode switch, so how it handles the outputs. Polarity reverse, which is really nice if you're on multiple outlets. And the extended low, which will boost the low frequency of your subwoofer to get you that extra bassy sound. Well, we are going to test that. So this is the front of it here. Obviously, it's got this sticker that I'll probably take off because I hate those things. I might have got a little dust on the front of it there. And then up here, it's got the Alto Professional logo, and there's a little power LED at the top. That might double as a clip indicator. It's also got a standard, I believe, 35mm pole mount on the top, so you can attach any satellite speakers. And then on the sides, it's got some cut-in handles, not like the metal ones that they pre-install. These are cut right into the wood. And then if we look at the bottom of it here, just some standard rubber feet, but I'll probably put casters on the back of this, assuming I can cut into it. So let's look at the back. I'll get you up close and personal with the back. What we can see here, the TS318S 2000 watt 8-inch powered subwoofer. Got a nice looking plate amp. This is very pretty. Power switch feels great. These buttons feel amazing, and the volume knob is great too. It's got a signal limiter light. Looks like right in the middle is its 0 dB spot, and then it goes up to 10 dB, so we'll see how that works. And then obviously your 2 inputs and 2 outputs. These are combo 1/4-inch TRS jacks. Sweet! It's a little weird to see the outputs on the bottom and the inputs on the top. Usually they have them flipped, but who cares? So yeah, this is, what's nice is it's rated for 1,000 watts power consumption. As you can see there, if my camera will focus, let's get it to focus here. There you go, you can see its rating. So it is actually rated for the average wattage it's going to draw. So let's get a thing hooked up to this, but first I want to pull off the front and show you what the front looks like. Alright, so I've got the front faceplate off of it now. Gave me a little bit of trouble, but it was alright. And here it is. This is the connector for the power light on the front, but ooh, very nice. It's a little bit stiff, so we may need to burn it in just a little bit, but yeah, that's a very nice looking cone. Got a double lip here. I forget what those are called. But yeah, I'm not a fan of how stiff that is. There are the tubes, or the, I totally forget the words for these. I sound like a noob. The intakes, we'll call them intakes. But they go very deep, about 1.5 feet, I'd imagine. And then there you can see the plate amp peeking out through there. But yeah, so we'll get this powered up. I'm going to burn it in a little bit. And then get some noise out of it. Something I did find, this little washer. I think it looks like a spring washer. I forget what they're called, but it's like a little boat in the middle. It came out of the front somewhere, but I have no idea where because it wouldn't make any sense. It was just these screws, so I don't know where it came from or why it's here, but yeah. So. Let's get this hooked up. We will switch over to the nice DBX microphone and hear what it sounds like. All right, so as you can see here, we've got the subwoofer. I've taken the faceplate off here, again, just so that we can hear what it sounds like. I've already done the EQ and frequency sweep, so I will show you some pictures of that here. And now what we're going to do, I'm just going to let you look at the speaker itself. See how it sounds. I've got my microphone over in the corner, my DBX sitting at, I don't know, nipple level. I don't have a mic stand with me today, so that'll be recording the room. I'll make sure that the volume on that is decent, and then I'll start playing music. So yeah, we're going to do this for a couple seconds at a time so that I don't get noise complaints. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and get that going. So now you're on the room microphone. I'm going to be very quiet because the bass is very loud. So I'll make sure that the gain is set properly and all that fun stuff. So I'll get some music going here. Okay, wow. That wasn't even all the way up. That's very loud. I'm like scared to go too loud because I don't want to get in a bunch of trouble. But wow, that was pretty crazy. Let's do a different song. So that was Space Cadet and KLP Energy, the extended mix. Next, we're going to do a more bassy song. I think I'm going to do "I'm Different." By Kaivon. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get away with today. But yeah, this thing definitely punches, at least while standing right next to it. I couldn't even get it all the way up to the full volume because I'm scared. But hopefully at some point in the near future I'll be able to hook this up and do a follow-up of what it sounds like at full volume. But wow, this thing really punches. Now I did see a review where somebody was actually able to blow this thing, which is pretty surprising, honestly. I'm just feeling it. I mean, I've only ran it for a couple minutes. It doesn't even feel warm. But I mean, yeah, I just don't know what to think about that. But yeah, I mean, the speaker's pretty decent. I think it's all right. I definitely think, if you're comparing it to the Harbinger, that is the exact same price. This might be a better option for you. Something else I did, and I'm gonna pick up my camera here. I actually switched to the nice camera because I set it up. It's the next day, if you couldn't tell. What I did here is I put some nice locking casters on the back of it that you can see. And these I got from Menards because I live in the Midwest. But you can see they lock, and they actually also lock rotation and wheel spin. But yeah, I put 4 of them on, and I think that's a good option for anybody who wants to do something like that. You should always have casters on your speakers, of course, but you want to make sure you put them on the back, not the bottom, because having it on the floor helps it reverberate through the room. But yeah, that's essentially this. I'll show you what it looks like with the little blue LED, if I can get that plugged in here. Get it stopped down. There you go. So yeah, there's that little blue LED and what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to say. This thing sounds pretty good, especially for $600 outright, obviously before tax. But yeah, let me know what you think. I hope that this helped you at least a little bit. Again, I would get this all the way up if I could, but unfortunately, I live in an apartment complex, and blasting music is not something I can easily do here. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Take a look on the inside, all that. Something I wasn't able to show you is I did actually take the cone out of this. I would do it again, but I don't feel like it. But there is no padding, there is no foam or polyfill on the inside. It's just the box and the amp and the ports. So that's something to keep in mind. I think, you know, the woofer was pretty heavy. It felt kind of substantial. I thought it was nice. Has a nice diaphragm and everything. It looks all right, and it does have some weight to it. But yeah, there is no foam or polyfill in here. So I don't know, maybe you'll want to buy some fireproof foam and polyfill and put it on the inside of your own box. But yeah, that's what's in there. But again, on the casters, I do highly recommend getting casters on your speakers because it just makes moving them so much easier. You can just roll them around and have no problems. And then, you know, you don't have to get locking ones, really. They're more for like speakers that can stack vertically when you store them. This can't do that because of the way the faceplate is shaped. You can see it's curved. But if I were to stack this on top of something, it helps a lot to lock it and make sure that they can't actually go anywhere. I do like these ones. These are, again, from Menards. But yeah, it's all up to preference. And I bought some screws as well, some nice zinc-plated wood screws. I'll show you, to actually screw them to the back. And you're going to need a hammer drill if you've never done something like this. I bought this one because I didn't have one. I just had a normal drill. I bought this Black & Decker one for like $60 at Menards as well. It's pretty all right. It has a light, but it doesn't stay on when you let go. Again, not the review. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully this was informative enough for you to see what this looks like. Again, it was $600. It was $599.99 at Guitar Center. They were higher at one point, but they lowered recently. So yeah, hopefully this, let me know what you think. Cool. That's all I have.